Can a magician make this whole movie disappear, please? Thank you. Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Wright, and welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about Now You See Me 2. I thought Now You See Me was a totally fine cable movie. I had a good time with it, I enjoyed it, it was fun, there were some good characters in it, there were some cool moments in it, nothing to rave about, nothing to hate, totally fine. Apparently it made a lot more money later on DVDs and rentals and stuff, so just like magic, boom, there's the sequel. Nobody asked for it, nobody really totally wanted it, but here it is.
But this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the Four Horsemen.
So we've got the Horsemen, they're the coolest magician, burglar, superhero activists. I don't actually know what they do. We've got Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco, and Jesse Eisenberg. Unfortunately, missing in this movie is Isla Fisher, who's now being recasted and basically replaced with another girl in the movie, with Lizzie Kaplan. So the Horsemen do this big show, and they're getting chased by all the cops and the FBI and all that, and to escape, they run up to the roof and they jump down this big tube and they end up in China. And then they get mixed up with this rival magician group, as well as the FBI, as well as this weird tech company. It gets messy, it gets crazy, and then the movie happens.
We jumped off a rooftop in New York.
Where the hell are we?
And we landed in China.
How is this possible?
The thing that really frustrates me about these movies is they have a lot of potential and they never quite reach it. They always just settle for okay. And this is another example of that. With a bit of a tighter script, with a bit better directing, we could have something really, really special here. And it falls just short. Again. Huge plot points are reduced down to one-sentence explanations, and character motivations are discussed that we've never heard about before. Ever. Characters are added, some characters are taken away, and all of it with next to no explanation.
Are you listening, horsemen? You will get what's coming to you.
Thank you, everybody!
In ways you can't expect.
Hey, it's great to be back.
The funniest part about these movies is when it gets so proud of itself. It keeps on doing all these big over-the-top scenes and then explaining it away like, oh, hold up, wait till we explain this. But then, at the same time, there's other big scenes that aren't explained at all, and it's so frustrating and also kind of hilarious.
Stop. Make it go up.
You gonna explain how Jesse Eisenberg turned into rain, or... No? Okay.
Damn, it feels good to be back. Hello, hello.
Dave Franco's back in this one, and much like his older brother, he always is really likable. He always strikes me as an actor who's trying to improve and get better and change. The more movies he does, the better he gets. I feel like it's gotta be frustrating always being compared to his older brother, and I can't really complain when people do that because I just did it not a minute ago. Lizzie Kaplan takes over as the girl in the movie, and I hate that that's basically how I can describe her, but that's basically what the character is in this movie. The girl. Don't get me wrong, I like the character and I like her performance, but she does nothing of value that any other character couldn't already do.
And the Girl Horsemen. Woo! Yeah! Nope.
Jesse Eisenberg plays the sorta kinda team leader in these movies, and it's astonishing on how much I buy him as this like cocky genius guy who thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, and he tries to prove that to you with using really big words and acting really tough, even though he's this like twig person. I can't believe how good he is at doing that role. If there was a role like that in a comic book movie with a character that is famous for acting like that, he should play that person in a movie. That kind of role would be perfect for Jesse Eisenberg, and there's no possible way he could screw it up.
Hey, do that myself.
But the winner of this movie is Woody Harrelson. I like Woody Harrelson. He's a likable guy. He's funny, he's cool, but he's got nothing to do in this movie. If you liked him in the first movie, you'll be happy to find out he's back in this movie, and he also is playing his evil twin brother. Like with a wig and like a ridiculous accent. And he just about ruins every scene he's in with this clown show. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst.
Now the greatest magicians in the world are my magic trick.
Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine are both back in this one, and they're both sleepwalking on their way to the banks to sign their checks. These roles that they're playing are totally void of personality, of style, of substance, of anything. They're just there for Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine to show up and be Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine. They're so boring and one-dimensional. I can't stand them. And Daniel Radcliffe is also in this movie. If you're familiar with Harry Potter, you'll recognize him as Harry Potter. He's in this movie playing a guy that tells a bunch of really bad Harry Potter jokes. And the first one or two were cool and funny and creative. And then it gets really old. Really, 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 really old.
Ta-da! This is the key to every computer system on the planet. I want you to steal it for me.
You think we're still gonna play your little games?
I know you will.
There's a couple cool magician heist scenes, and the cast all have amazing chemistry, but the pros are really outweighed by all of the cons. There's a root of a good idea in here, but it's buried underneath all of these weird decisions and sloppy writing and sloppy directing. Again, much like the first one, this one is probably a totally fine watch on HBO on a Sunday when it's raining and you're doing laundry. I guess that's all these movies are ever going to be. And I guess if that's fine with you, you'll be fine with this movie. Did you see Now You See Me Too? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mr. Wright. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.